Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here again. I'm about to create a new cocktail. I choose to do it today. Yesterday was the seventh day that God has rested. I took that time from my time off. Well, today I'm going to create something which is like an energizer to the body. First, I'm going to start with my orange for my vitamin C. And I also going to use my lemon and my honey that have many health beneficial health. And I'm going to use my coconut water, and I'm going to use my grape extract, and I'm also going to use my coconut rum and my coconut apple cider vinegar. This drink is very good for all of us in this time. I think most of you can make it at home. Most of the stuff are not very hard to find. I miss you all, and this is how I show my gratitude. I want to take this opportunity to also big up the CFJ, that's Jamaica Culinary Federation, that has created a pad where we can display our talents. I also want to thank Mr. Cunningham from Bahamas. He is the leading one right now in the mixing fraternity. Jamel is also a king in the mixing fraternity. I want to take this podium and say hello also to my colleagues, Gus, Adrian, Leon, many more in Jamaica that are really doing well on the center stage in mixing. And I also want to big up my hotel as well for really allowing us the privilege to be in it. I also want to big up the president, Mr. McIntosh of the CFJ. I want to big up our executive chef, Mr. Rose, who also worked with us. And our past, Mr. Frederick, he has done a lot of great work with us over the years. I also want to thank him. And our newfound bar manager, I want to give him gratitude for his discipline, his integrity, and his intelligence. He's a wonderful being to associate with more than working. Even working with him, you learn the art of life of survival. First, I want to start with this, and when I close, I will give you something that he has given to me. I'm going to start with my coconut rum. I'm going to use 1.5 parts of my coconut rum. I'm going to use 1.5 parts of my coconut rum. That's 1.5 parts of my coconut rum, and I'm also going to use 1 teaspoon of my coconut apple cider vinegar. And I'm also going to use 1/4 teaspoon of my lemon juice. And I'm going to use 2 ounces of my extract grape. Come closer. That's 2 ounces of my extract grape. I'm also going to use 2 ounces of my coconut water. In this cocktail has a lot of health benefits. And I'm going to use 2.5 ounces of my honey. Then I'm going to add my ice. And also, there's an ingredient I really want to put in this, but most people do not like spices. I want to use the pepper for potassium. Just a slice of pepper. Do not really want to have a heavy flavor, so I cut it in big slices. Just by waking up the pepper a bit, by adding a little heat to it. Then I cut it in big chunks and I put it in my drink. And I'm not going to muddle it because this pepper is very hot, so I am just going to shake it just to pick the flavor from it. As I'm about to add my ice, I wish I could make the ice a little good. So then I'm going to shake. Because I didn't muddle the pepper, so I have to give it a vigorous shake. Then I'm going to pour into my glass. Before I pour into my glass, I'm going to add some fresh ice to the mix. And then I'm going to garnish it with the inside of the coconut. And a little piece of orange. Feel free, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you enjoy. I want to take this podium to extend my speech by telling you all, please, every day, try to accumulate unto yourself a sharing spirit as I share to the world and to you all the Energizer. Have a good evening, and thank you all.